Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Welcome to another instalment of Macro Monday. It's sweltering hot out there. Currently 40 degrees. I've just knocked off work. I'm absolutely buggered. Been going since like 4:30 this morning. And yeah, it's nearly 4 p.m. So a refreshment is in order. So we've got the almighty Corona Extra. Obviously a beer I've had plenty of times, but haven't done it on the channel, so I thought perfect day for it. So yeah, 4.5%. I think Corona comes in like an extra and a light, and yeah, it's by I think Group Modelo or something like that. They're known as. They're under AB InBev. So definitely Macro. One of the most popular beers in the world. I've never been a huge fan of it. But yeah, let's give my thoughts. Cheers to Paul. How you going, brother? Good to see you. How's Albania going? I'll have to check out. I think you did a video, but I missed it. I was asleep. So yeah, I'm just going to go straight out of the bottle. And yeah, as I said, 4.5%. Yeah, out of Mexico. Not sure whether it's contract brewed in other countries, but I'm pretty sure this one's Mexican. So I don't think we brew it here in Australia, or maybe we do. Who knows? Someone correct me if they know. Cheers, Lady Gemini. Oh, yeah. So pretty different. Cool. Ah, that's good. I'm going straight out of the botsy. Yeah, that's coming, but it's lemon instead of lime. So I'll just go, because I'm going out of the bottle, light in appearance, straw, very light straw, light body. Carbonation's fairly active when you pour it or when you first open it. And yeah, clear as day, like you can see straight through it. Let's go. Let's see if I can get any aroma off it. It's going to be tough out of the bottle. Skunk. Nah. I'll just get like a slight sort of like sweet malty. Sweet malt, maybe like a touch of like lemon. Like grainy, biscuity sort of thing. That's about it though. I'm thirsty. Cheers. Yeah, it's definitely got that sort of slightly skunky taste. Not really bitter. Sort of I don't know how you describe it. Slightly sweet up front, but then has this skunky, sort of earthy sort of flavour. Yeah. But yeah, let's do what all the people out there do. They go either a lemon or a lime wedge. And that's what you do to make this beer taste better because it's pretty average. But apparently, the reason for the wedge of citrus was to keep like the bugs away back in the day. So normally when you get a Corona at a bar or a restaurant or a pub or whatever, you'll get it served to you with like the wedge just sort of sitting up the top, and then you just sort of drop it in yourself. So yeah, it cuts through a bit of that sort of skunky flavour, adds a bit more like I don't know, a bit more of a juicy note to the beer. Let's get into it. I mean, it certainly enhances the flavour. But yeah, to me, like beers like this are just like water. Like there's no soul to them at all. The reason why they're so popular is because, yeah, they're easy to drink. And a day like today, here in Melbourne, Australia, where it's over 40 degrees Celsius, something like this hits the spot. So yeah, you're still getting a bit of that skunk, but the lemon definitely cuts through a bit. So yeah, 355 ml clear bottle. As far as price goes, generally Corona are on the same sort of price level as the rest of our macros here in Australia. So that's why I never really drink this. I'll only really drink it, yeah, if I go to say, I don't know, like a Mexican restaurant, or I don't know, you go to a party and it's like all they have sort of thing. The only reason I got it this time round is on my supermarket docket, it had like a 12 pack of it for like a cheap price. And I thought, well, I haven't reviewed it on the channel yet. I may as well give it another go. But yeah, certainly doesn't set my world on fire. But yeah, it's just easy to drink. Score wise, I'd probably go, gonna say a 3 out of 5. I think that's a fair score. One thing I cannot wait for is a nice cold shower. Yeah, after I finish work, I did some shopping. Like I needed like some more clothes for work, and um, yeah, I needed some more like smasher beers. So here I am walking around the street, and it's like 40 degrees, and like so uncomfortable. And I just worked like 10 hours, and yeah, I got to the place where I bought the beers from, and I had so much stuff, and I'm like, I cannot be bothered walking the rest of the way home. So yeah, I ended up getting on a bus. And I was on the bus with this like lovely, like she was an old Italian lady or Greek. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but yeah, like definitely like Eastern European. No, sorry, yeah, like Southern sort of Western European. And yeah, just like full of chat. Still had like a really sort of thick accent. She's probably lived in Australia for like 40 years or something, but yeah, it's always good just having a bit of a chat to some oldies and hearing their stories. Some of them get really lonely, so they love it. You make their day. But yeah, as Paul said, it's generally lime that people put in. I mean, lemon and lime both very similar. But yeah, traditionally in Mexico, it's lime that they use. And I really like lime, so I'd prefer that. But yeah, certainly doesn't turn it into a great beer, that's for sure. Hmm. So yeah, I'm possibly going to do another Macro Monday beer today, an Australian one. I'm very keen to smash quite a few beers because it's so damn hot. Yeah, for sure, dude. What's the weather like where you are? And when's the next stream you're doing? It's always hard, like when I do morning shift and I knock off, it's always hard because like most people, like US and UK, are in bed. It's been about 17. Yep. Have you got those incredible views that I've sort of I've heard of Albania having some really good views. Have you come across that sort of stuff? Oh, cool. That's awesome. Cyprus would be unreal. You're a well-traveled man. I'm very jealous. For Australians to get to Europe, it's so damn expensive. I mean, it's bad for us to get anywhere just because we're a big island. We can't just like get in our car and drive somewhere. Must be so unreal for like Europeans how they can just get in their car and like drive to like so many different countries and go on little trips and that. Yeah, for sure. I was looking up passport prices the other day. Australia's passport is the most expensive in the world by double. Like every other country is like less than double what ours is for some reason. It's ridiculous. It's like we're prisoners for life. God, that's good. that's that's insane. I paid more for a shitty 12 pack of beer today than what you paid for a flight to a European country. Yeah. Well, great country as far as like location, weather, sites and stuff, but as far as government goes, unfortunately, we're heading down a very dodgy path. A bit like you guys. I'm worried that China's going to pretty much rule us in about 20 years' time. We've given in to too many foreigners, and yeah, we've like pretty much let them buy up whatever they want, and they're just taking over. I think like foreign investments really hurt our country. Like, yeah, there's no way in hell you could go to China and just buy up a heap of their land and properties and that, but then we let them do that here. Cheers, Angie. I'm stinking hot, mate, and I'm bugging. I've just done like a 10-hour shift at work and it's over 40 degrees Celsius. So, like, it's probably over 110 Fahrenheit. And I'm, yeah, just absolutely exhausted. I've just come home. I've probably been out for about 12 hours. I've just come home and the house is real hot and I just need relief. I don't have aircon. So it's like I just want to smash a heap of cold beers. Last night I only got about 2 hours sleep because it was so hot. So I feel really tired as well as like hot and uncomfortable. I normally like the heat, but I just hate trying to sleep in it. That's the worst thing. Cheers, Breeders. Speaking of heat, it would be hot where you are. Oh yeah. Yeah, well I heard a lot of people just weren't using it anymore. See, I haven't used Untapped for ages and I need to get back into it. I've got most of the beers that I need to check in. I've still got like the cans of or lists written up or photos, but it's just going to take me so long. It's like I just can't be bothered. It's like my Instagram, I've hardly used that. Soon as I started doing YouTube beer reviews, it's like everything else just fell by the wayside. But because I really enjoy YouTube and it's quite involved, it's like who cares? I'll just stick with it. Yeah, so fucking hot, and it's like real because it's storming as well. Like last night, it was like severe thunderstorms, and it was like real bad, like thunder and lightning, and that made it really muggy. So it was like more uncomfortable than if it was like a dry heat. And like I'm just laying in bed, like just laying there, just sweating, and I'm like, this is fucked. Like it was so uncomfortable, and I had to get up at 3:30. I don't think I got to sleep till about 1:30, and then yeah, I remember the alarm going off, and I was just like, this is fucked. Yeah, that's I did the old cold shower yesterday afternoon, and it was really good. But then after about an hour, you just start getting real hot again. Cheers, Wilco. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I'm not. I know it's. Then they have to have heating. I think aircon. I think it depends on where you live, and I think Victoria they can get away with it because we don't have as much hot weather. But yeah, my landlord's an absolute fucking tight ass, so he does anything he can to get away with spending money. Yeah. Well, one thing I just bought like a 12 pack of like macro beers, and yeah, the worst thing was is they weren't cold, so I've got to wait for them to yeah chill. And to be honest, I'm just going to go sit outside under one of the big trees in the shade and just smash cold beers. But yeah, I wanted to do a beer review or two first. Yeah, I haven't had a cold shower yet. That's next on the agenda. But yeah, like I'm just sitting here and like yeah, like my arms like yeah, it's like just water. It's ridiculous. So yeah, the old Corona, 3 out of 5. Nothing special. Should I do another macro beer next? Just because it's cold and refreshing, and I can talk some more shit for a while. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we've got to do a sesh. Like, yeah, it'd be nice just kicking back in the back patio area, and as you said, you've got the internet connection sorted, so it'll make for some funny times, I reckon. So yeah, I just put another lemon wedge in the bottom. Then pretty much just tasted like lemon juice. Yeah, yeah. So what I might do, I'll wrap this up, and I'm going to do another macro Monday. So look out for something really exciting. But yeah, I'll just say that I think I'll score it better than this one. That's all I'm going to say, but nothing much. So yeah, thanks for chiming in, and yeah, it's good that there's some people around because, in all honesty, I didn't expect there to be anyone at this time. It's always really quiet when I finish morning shift. So yeah, I'll be back in I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes for another Macro Monday review. Cheers, guys.